Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy,
There's
and now
Ollivander's.
we gotta go to
I hope you can help
Ollivander's
me craft the
and
Keeper's
create
wand.
the wand to help us uncover the ancient magic. So we've waited for him, so now let's go talk to him and have him create the wand for us. Let's get it.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Alright, should be cool to see what type of wand that Ollivander can whip us with the materials that we gave him. Should be interesting to see. Because after all, they've been creating wands for centuries, and I would argue would be the best in the world to do it. Even more so than the ones in abroad, at Beauxbatons, or even at the one that Victor Crumb and Grindelwald are from. So, looks like a sunny bright day. Looks like a good day to take down the bad guys.
It is done.
Let's see what he has come up with. I am super excited to see what it is. Oh man, that is a beautiful wand.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Right, well, it seems like it has a single purpose, so it is our job to figure that out. And oh no, there's Rookwood. Not
I'm
what we wanted.
afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Oh wait, hold up. I've heard that saying before. It's that same saying that happened when Sebastian's sister got hurt. So it was him, huh? That's what she heard when she got hit by the spell. So it was Rookwood who did it. Well, that's interesting to find out. There we go. They've tried to abduct us with our so-called mutual pursuit. So let's show them that you don't mess with a Hogwarts student, especially my guy Axel, because started his 5th year but made his way through. So, ooh, there we go. We used some of the forbidden curses and use that to our strategy. So let's take down Rookwood's lot. I can't wait to finally take down the bad and evil wizards, man. they've been at our heel the entire game, but seeing as the interest between Rookwood and Ranrock has changed, we can take them down, isolate one another, and use that to our advantage. These dark wizards, Ashwinders, they may outnumber us, but they will not overpower us, because we are such a strong force to be reckoned with that they've definitely messed with the wrong person. And man, we're giving them a taste of their own medicine, and look at that, we made a challenge complete. We defeated a certain amount of dark wizards, so that is awesome to see. So let's take care of Rookwood's lot, and I'm surprised that Rookwood wants to turn with him and work for him, despite all the bad things that he's done to us throughout the game, and all the bad things he's done to the people around Hogsmeade, around Hogwarts, and to the wizarding world. But I think this is near the end, so I think this is where we put to bed Rookwood and his lot. Make sure they're taken care of, and then after we take care of them, I'm sure we can take care of Ranrock. So let's get these guys over with. Looks like what was a dozen men is now 4 or so, so we're making really good progress for sure. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Just gotta take care of our business as quickly as possible before anything bad happens. And boom, 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 boom. There we go. Let's take this guy out. Got that one out too. And we only got 2 more characters to deal with, so that's awesome to see. Now, where is this last guy? Aha. There we go. There's Rookwood. Oh, he's using Avada Kedavra on us, huh? Kind of like Voldemort. It's very dark. And there we go. He's hiding like a little baby. Got a decent amount of his health done now, but this is our chance. This is our opportunity to take him down. There we go. Let's use some ancient magic on him. And he's only got very little health, so let's take care of him. But oh man, the last couple parts have been crazy and just have been ramping up. You can tell this is starting to be the climax of the story. It's starting to be the end, because we found out what happened with the ancient magic, you know, what happened with the Guardians and Isadora. You know, really sad story there, but you know, I don't think Isadora was a bad dark wizard or anything. I think, you know, she was genuinely trying to help everyone that she could, including her students, but you know, dark magic isn't something to be meddled with, and despite wanting to do good, if you go the wrong way about it, it's very difficult, so I can kind of see parallels between Sebastian, our best friend in Hogwarts, and Isadora, and so I hope Sebastian doesn't follow in the footsteps of Isadora, and I hope he doesn't meet the same fate. So it's important for us to drive home to him and make sure he goes down the right path and not the wrong one. That'll be key. Well, there's been waves and waves of dark wizards coming at us, but you know, we're making quick work of them, and there's only a handful of them left. And then I think we just got hit by some Inferi there, so I wonder how the Ashwinders were able to summon the Inferi here. But it's got a green level against us, so we should be good against them. But let's take care of business. Let's use ancient magic on Rookwood. There we go. He only has about 10% of his health left. Use some fire on Inferi. And we use ancient magic here. That should take care of him. And you know what? I think if we don't take care of Rookwood and we take care of his cronies, I think he'll just spawn more. So let's take care of Victor Rookwood right here, right now. There we go. Let's go, Axel. Let's go, Axel. You're almost there. Just a couple more combos and we'll be good. Alright, so let's string a couple more magic spells with one another. And boom. I think that should do the trick. There we go. That's what we like to see. Now he's using Avada Kedavra at us again. But we should win, no doubt. Boom. There we go. He met the same fate that Voldemort did in the Battle of Hogwarts. And we have defeated Victor Rookwood.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
And we have mastered the wand and are now level 29. Can you believe all the progress we made? Alright, before we play the last level and tell Professor Fig about what happened, let's go complete our story quest with Sebastian. And let's go meet him at Feldcroft.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Oh man. This is gonna be a tough situation, I think. Looks like Sebastian's gone in over his head. Now we gotta fight him for
here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
That's crazy how we were fighting spiders. And now we gotta beat Inferi in the same catacombs that we went in Feldcroft with Sebastian with earlier in the game. So we're familiar with this area.
Just ahead, in the great room.
But darn, we gotta defeat all these Inferi. Gotta make sure we use fire on them, because that's what we're weak to. So let's get help from Ominous and let's take these guys out as quickly as possible. Maybe use some ancient magic on them. Got the prompt over here. But there we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Got 14 out of 20. Got Ominous using Flipendo and burning the Inferi. But man, what's going on here? Maybe Sebastian got a little too deep and is just dealing with magic that none of us, maybe Ominous knows because of his family, but none of us really know and have really experimented with. So we got to get to Sebastian and put a stop to this, because oh man, more Inferi. That's definitely not what we want to see. So gotta take care of these guys as quickly as possible, because Inferi are just ready to attack against you. So let's take care of business right here. Got a couple other Inferi and more spawning, so let's get it. Let's get all the help we can get from Ominous. And you know, Anne looks really distraught, Sebastian's sister, and so she can't stand any of this. So we know Sebastian wants to do anything to protect his sister and cure what happened, but the lengths he's willing to go are just scary to see. Just really parallels Isadora's story with the ancient guardians. So we gotta use our best judgment and make sure Sebastian doesn't make any mistake that would harm anyone else. So let's go quickly. Let's defeat all these Inferi. Man, they just keep on coming. So let's use ancient magic. There we go. We chained it together, and we only got one more left. So let's help out Ominous here. You know, throw some rocks at it real quick. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. One more combo should do it. There we go. What a great job. Let's go talk to Ominous real quick.
I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Oh man, that can't be good. If Sebastian's uncle finds out what we're up to, oh man, that could be bad news bears for both Sebastian and I. Even if Ominous has connections, I mean, that's gonna be a tough pill to swallow. Because his uncle was an Auror, right? So even though he's not active anymore, I'm sure he has connections too. So yeah, as Ominous said, we definitely have to talk some sense to Sebastian and make sure, you know, he doesn't cross any line, go down the wayside, kind of like Isadora did with the Guardians and with the power of ancient magic. So let's get it together and let's go find him. Let's go find him and correct the wrongs that he's been doing, because this is not
The Inferi, they're everywhere.
what we expected Sebastian's route to be going. But it's so helpful with the fire being able to chain together against the Inferi, because that was one of the attributes that I added to my character, that I can use my skill points. And the skill tree, they don't give you enough where you can unlock everything, so you have to be selective of the abilities you decide to add to your character. So yeah, I'm being cautious as possible and really doing the upgrades that'll help me in combat mostly, because that's what you'll be doing the most in this game. And sometimes there are steep curves with the combat, so you just got to be cautious and try help yourself as much as possible. And I still have a lot of skill points left over, so I haven't used all of them, thankfully, but there's still a lot of things that I can learn and add as an attribute for my character. So let's take care of all these Inferi surrounding us Looks like we're almost done with this wave. We just got this last one right here. I could use the ancient magic. So, there we go. Let's use it right there. But we got a whole nother set of Inferi there. And I didn't think the magic would get through the stairs, but it sure did. So, guess we learned there's no bounds to the limit of magic here. Except for food, right? All the house elves of Hogwarts have to make the food, and you know, we saw in the kitchens earlier that the elves were stepping on the meat, so not the most sanitary, but who knows, elf magic is pretty powerful too, so you never know, but man, these Inferi, if you don't get them on fire, I don't think you could really damage them necessarily, but once you get their bodies on fire, you can cause a lot of damage, and that's the weakness to them. So you gotta take advantage of that when and where you can. There we go. We defeated this set of Inferi. We're getting deeper and deeper into this catacombs. So let's collect what we can. Got some coins over there. And the Inferi drop the stench of the dead each time, so that comes in handy when making potions and that type of material. So let's grab open, nothing there. Got a little scarf from the chest over there. So always make sure to check your surroundings in this game, because you never know what you're gonna find, and it'll come quite in handy if you want to sell it at shops, or if you want gear or anything like that. So it helps with your attributes for combat too. Powers up your spell, increases your defense as well. So looks like we got a staircase to build. I think we see Sebastian over there out in the distance. So let's use the bones and make some stairs or a passageway forward. There we go. We got half of it there. And man, it's kind of glitching out over here, so gotta make sure we highlight what we can, put it on this side. There we go. We got a stairs made of bones, and there's Sebastian, so let's go talk some sense into him.
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Oh man, Sebastian's uncle here, Solomon's here, so I don't like the idea of having to fight him, but I mean, I guess we're at a point of no return, so I really don't want to fight his uncle, but looks like we have no option but to do so. So we gotta do what we gotta do, and it's sad to see, you know, Sebastian fighting his own uncle. You know, I know he's trying to help Anne and all, but Sebastian's already crossed the line with the relic and summoning all those Inferi, which is unfortunate. You know, you hate to see the downfall of Sebastian right here. He's doing what he shouldn't be, and man, I don't like the fact that we're fighting his uncle, but we have no choice. We have no choice. This is the way that the game is written. But that's a good level design right there. Story design. Having to do what we have to do. But let's use some ancient magic if we can. Avoid all these inferi. You know, use our focus solely on the uncle. But man, we're not being a good friend right now. You know, Sebastian has just gone a very dark path, and Solomon's really trying to right the ship for his nephew, but he's the voice of reason, but he's very stern and very set on his ways, so I can see why they butt heads. But yeah, this is tough. This is tough. It's kind of like those stories that you hear where people are trying to be closer with their family doing things, but it only drifts them apart. Kind of reminds me of Walter White in Breaking Bad. That's what I was kind of thinking about with Sebastian. You know, he's trying to fix what he thinks are problems within his family, and you know, he's doing what he believes the family wants, but in doing so, he's really pushing them apart. And, you know, I guess we're technically defending ourselves from the uncle right now, but he keeps attacking us, so and I guess we have to subdue him as much as we can, even though that idea, that concept isn't ideal. We just gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. So let's defend ourselves as best as we can right here. And we're almost there, and this ancient magic should do the trick.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. He's crossed the point of no return. He just did that.
No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
Oh man, I didn't expect Sebastian to do that.
I must get out of here.
He really crossed the line. That's
I can't let him leave.
very sad to see. I wasn't expecting that, but you know, wow.
Sebastian, wait!
What a twist we got here. I just didn't expect Sebastian to fall out the wayside, man. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, I feel for him, but what he did crossed the line, and you can't justify that.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
You really can't. Taking someone's life like that, especially someone you're close to, especially your uncle, who's been taking care of both you and your sister for all this life. I don't get why Sebastian did that. That's just unforgivable. And there we go. That's why it's called the unforgivable curse, right? Avada Kedavra. Just look
What
at
is
how
it?
much has changed in a split second. Let's go talk to him real quick.
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
That just escalated out of nowhere. He crossed the line, wasn't what I expected to see. Oh man. That's a tough pill to swallow. That ends on a sour note, but you know, we got more of the story to push on through, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.